Hi, Hillcrest students. Welcome to Mrs. Tellup's library. I am Mrs. Tellup, and this is my library. And I created one for you to see online, and we're going to read our weekly story for those of you that are in 4th and 5th grade. This is the story that we read in school, and now you'll get to hear it at home. Because we've been out of school for 6 months, we're going to start with the basics. How to read a book, just in case you forgot, by Kwame Alexander. And the art is by Melissa Sweet. Now, if you look at this book here, does this book seem like it's going to be a very serious nonfiction account of how to read a book? I think not quite. Let's find out. Kwame Alexander, you may remember from books like Crossover and Rebound and Booked. He is a poet and an author. He's written some really wonderful stories. And this art here is fantastic. Maybe Miss Weatherly will need to work with this book some. And it says how to read a book. First, find a tree. I mean, obviously. A black tupelo or a dawn redwood will do. Over here, if you'll turn and look out the library window, in the library space, you'll remember we have our tree out there. That is a live oak. So we found our tree. You can find your tree at home to begin to read your book. Obviously, isn't that the first step? And then you plant yourself. It's okay if you prefer a city stoop on the stairs, just like the poet Langston Hughes. He lived in Brooklyn and needed to sit on the steps. Now, once you're comfy, you take your book and you peel its gentle skin like you would a clementine or an orange, the color of sunrise. Now, here's our orange that we can peel. It's a little like opening a book, but it's not really the same thing. When we compare two things that aren't the same, we use that poetic device that we call a metaphor. So we peel open our book like a clementine, the color of sunrise. The scent of morning air and sweet butterfly kisses. There's nothing I like more than the smell of new books. Next, you dig your thumb at the bottom of each juicy section and you pop the words out. We're back to our orange metaphor. We dig in and pop. Now, that's not really what we do with the book, so what could it mean? You can let me know in the comments what you think it means to dig in and pop the words out of your book. Piece by piece and part by part, page by rustling page. Then, when the sun is so quiet, you can watch the novel world unfurl right before your eyes. Surprise! It's a book party. Stacked with all your favorite friends. A picnic of words and sounds and leaps and bounds. And there's the party bus. So get real cozy between the covers and let your fingers wonder as they wander across the pages. Squeeze every morsel of each plump line until the last drop of magic drips from the infinite sky. A burst of orange explodes beneath a purple moon. That sounds like a story I want to read more about. Don't rush through your book. Your eyes need time to taste, and your soul needs room to bloom. Now, sleep, dream, and hope that you never reach. The end. Thanks for listening to our story today. You can write in the comments what you think about it. and I will see you next week. Goodbye, guys.